back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a good summer. So if you follow me on Instagram, obviously you've seen this already. A couple people have DM'd me asking me questions about it. It was honestly one of my goals for 2019. I did it a little bit sooner than I thought, so I'm a little bit proud of myself. But I'm gonna review one of my gifts to myself for 2019, so let's get into it. Slide it out here, box this thing right here, and then we're gonna get into a little bit more of a in-depth review. Obviously you guys see the green box, so you know what it is. Boom. It's my 2019 gift to myself. It is the Rolex Day Date 40 in yellow gold with champagne baguette dial. Yeah, I'm still shocked that I got this thing, guys. So I'm gonna flip the camera over and we're gonna do a more in-depth review of this bad boy. So check it out now. Alright guys, so here it is in all of its glory. This was a small goal of myself. I used to wear a 36mm President. It was a 1997, I believe, or 98 model. Definitely nothing like this one. This watch compared to my old one is 10 times heavier. The movement's different, obviously, on all the new models. My old model was white face, 36mm with the Roman dial, white Roman dial, excuse me. And yeah, it's a completely different watch. Let me open this up. Compared to like vintage models, like mine was, my old one. This clasp, the lock clasp, was not a solid piece. I know on a lot of the new Day Date 36s, I think that this part is a full solid compared to the older ones where it's like an open piece. If I have photos, I'll attach it, but I gotta look for them. But the old 36mm models, you could definitely see photos that the clasp is way different. Overall, I just think that the new watch is amazing. They gave it such a facelift. Compared to the Day Date 41mm, the iconic quote-unquote big face Rolly. I tried on both side by side, the 40mm to the 41mm, and it's just too atrocious and too big for my wrist. Even a 36mm, it's small, but I feel like it's still a classier, dressier watch opposed to that huge 41mm. It has that super case opposed to this one on the 40, which they refined and made much slimmer in profile. And in my opinion, it still has that classy feel and look to the watch like the 36 does. Just it's a little bit more masculine, and I don't know, it's just such a boss ass watch. But here's what it looks like on the wrist. I don't have, let me do like this so you guys can see it focused. I don't have one of those watch boxes where the watch turns and it stays, so the date's wrong right now, but this is what it looks like on wrist. I'm wearing the Cartier Clou ring, so you guys can see. Let me move this back. You guys can see what it looks like. I'm gonna see if I can attach a photo somewhere in the video of what my 36mm looked like on my hand, but honestly, this watch just, I'm not gonna say, you know, smokes the 36 because a lot of people have the 36 and I don't want to kill it, but for me the 40mm looks perfect on my wrist. I think I have not a small wrist, but I'm not like a super big guy, so I think the 40 hits right in the middle opposed to like anything bigger than that, like a 41mm or anything like a Yachtmaster where it's just too big. I think this definitely hits it right on the head. And you know, as far as size goes for a men's watch, I think 40 and some 41s depending on the watch itself, you know, it's perfect in size. You know, it has a whole new movement, and I just think that this setup with the baguettes and champagne dial definitely just do it for me as far as like my accomplishment and my hard work. I feel like it just sums up everything that I wanted out of this watch. But yeah, definitely an upgrade from my 36 millimeter. Shout out to everybody wearing that 36 Prezi, that vintage Tupac Biggie joint, you know. But this was a goal that I accomplished for myself, and you know, set a goal, go out and do it, and you will 100% get it, guys. Basically, what the box comes with after you unbox it, you take your watch out. It's just standard Rolex box. I'm sure people have seen this a million times, but you know, I'm gonna do it after I take a sip of this wine. Okay, so basically it's just standard Rolex box. I think it's a little bit larger than the other ones that the stainless steel models come in. The bottom's like, you know, you could I store my extra link in there. Pull this out. Put this here, so 30. My extra link in there, right here. Keep it in a plastic bag so that the link doesn't get scratched, because it is, you know, it's very prone to scratches because the center links are high polish and the side links are a satin finish. So the watch is actually, you know, be careful how you wear the watch. That goes with anything. Cartier bracelets as well. But yeah, it's prone to scratching. So just kind of watch where you swing your hands and stuff, especially when you sip your wine. But anyways, I keep my little tags in here and all that. And then the box, let me set this up like this. Right. The box has this little compartment that folds down, and it has the serial card on the back and this little manual explains like how to watch, I guess, the details of the watch and blah blah blah. Let's kind of zoom through that bad boy. So yeah, do I miss my 36 millimeter? Not one bit. Was I appreciative of it? Yes, because it was my first watch, and it helped get me this one. Saved up for a little bit over a year to, actually no, I saved up for half a year and traded in my 36 millimeter and some cash and was able to get this bad boy. So anybody can do it. Don't let anybody discourage you and say you can't do it. You definitely can. This should be inspiration to go out and get yourself whatever watch you want. This was one of my grails. There's two other grails that I want. One being the rose gold Daytona with the black face. That's definitely I think the next one on my hit list and my goal that I want to put out there in the universe and work hard and get it. And then in the future, I think I want to get the 5980 Patek Philippe rose gold. Just think it's like my trio of gold watches to get. But yeah, this to upgrade my 36 to the 40 was a goal of mine, and I always wanted the President, but like the modern rendition, and I'm happy to have this on my wrist. And yeah, I hope this review is good and that you guys, you know, can take anything from it in your watch goal search or whatever. Drop a comment, like, comment, subscribe as always. DM me if you have any questions. Do a little wrist work so you can see how it lines up with my other pieces. I know you guys like the wrist accessories. But yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned in the next video. Peace.